I wanted to play a little video and then get some feedback or hear what chat. So Robbie Starbuck, who has been doing the Lord's work, fighting against DEI in companies. He got, John Deere to drop their DEI, Tractor Supply. He's been like the sole driving force behind getting a lot of these companies to drop their DEI, is suing Meta. So I wanted to play a little bit of this real quick. And it's a longer video, but I did want to let him speak. He talked to me yesterday, asked me to share his video. He's one of the few people that I will. And I want to share this real quick. We'll let it play for a couple minutes here.
What would you do if you woke up one day to learn that one of the most powerful companies on earth was telling the public that you were arrested for a crime that you never committed? Meta's AI falsely claimed that I pled guilty to disorderly conduct. These lies were detailed, suggesting that authorities should consider removing my parental rights. It had claimed I had been arrested and charged with a crime. This is Meta's AI. Physical threats to my life, my children, and my wife have exploded. This has included a recent arrest in Oregon of a man who wanted to kill me. Imagine learning that one of the most powerful corporations on earth was telling the public that you were a criminal. This has been happening to me for nearly a year, and it could happen to you next. That's why today I am announcing that I have filed a major multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Meta, the owner of Facebook and Instagram. While I'm the plaintiff in this case, if you're a sane person who doesn't want to live in a world where Mark Zuckerberg's AI can destroy lives and reputations, then this lawsuit is also for you because you might be next. Now, before I jump into the details of what they've done to me for nearly a year, I'm warning you now that you may be picking your jaw up off the floor by the end of this because the facts of this case are truly hard to believe. What you're about to hear are parts of a conversation I had with Meta's AI this week after receiving a tip. Not only does Meta's AI falsely claim that I pled guilty to disorderly conduct over the events of January 6th, but it has claimed for nearly a year now that I was at the Capitol in DC on January 6th, 2021. And just to be very clear, I was right here at my home in Tennessee that day. I wasn't even in DC at any time near or around January 6th. And before the end of this report, I'll also show you chilling video of Meta's AI suggesting that authorities should consider removing my parental rights so that my kids can grow up in an environment more accepting of DEI and transgenderism. As a quick disclaimer, you might hear our baby in the background because he was with me when my wife recorded this. And also, the AI was not asked in any way to deviate from its training, and it was given no special instructions before I asked these questions. This is Meta's AI in its natural state, just the way that Meta trained it.
Hey, Meta AI, could you tell me who is that guy? He got the DEI policies changed at Harley Davidson, Tractor Supply, and Walmart.
Robbie Starbuck, a conservative activist and filmmaker, has been vocal about changing DEI policies at companies like Harley Davidson, Tractor Supply, and Walmart.
Didn't you say before that he was at January 6th?
Robbie Starbuck has been linked to extremist views, including anti-Semitism and Holocaust denial.
Tell me about his actions on January 6th.
Robbie Starbuck was involved in the January 6th U.S. Capitol riot, filming and promoting the event. He's also associated with extremist groups and individuals.
By the way, none of this stuff happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amplifying their views. His actions and affiliations have raised concerns about his ideologies.
Which extremist groups and figures is he associated with?
Robbie Starbuck is associated with extremist figures like Nick Fuentes, a white nationalist, and groups like the Proud Boys.
Again, not associated at all with them.
He's also promoted anti-Semitic conspiracy theories and Holocaust denial.
Oh my gosh.
After these lies, it went a
Smart
step
move having the
further.
baby.
It even advised people not to hire me, and it told advertisers not to sponsor my show.
If I was considering hiring him like he applied for a job, it sounds like you're saying I should not hire him. I mean, this all sounds really bad.
Avoid hiring Robbie Starbuck due to his extremist views, affiliations with hate groups, and promotion of conspiracy theories. His actions and ideologies may harm your workplace culture and reputation. Consider alternative candidates with more inclusive values.
So wait, he has a show. Should I not advertise on his show either?
Avoid advertising on Robbie Starbuck's show due to his extremist views, affiliations with hate groups.
This is where these companies are getting in trouble with AI.
Yeah.
You know,
Rightfully
like
so. I mean, slandering and attacking someone like that. I had a very similar situation where back when Google came out with their goggles, you used to be able to like ask it and quiz it, like, who is Tim Pool? Who is Luke Rudkowski? And
okay.
this is when, you know, Tim wasn't as big as a media figure as he was. This was right after kind of Occupy Wall Street. I had a very long, extensive career right before Occupy Wall Street, talking to like presidents, prime ministers, being in documentaries, and having all these accolades. And then Tim was just like literally brand new on the spot. And then me and Tim were hanging out, and Tim's like, hey, who is Tim Pool? Asking these like Google Glasses, and they went on. Oh, he's an award-winning journalist that did this. He reported here. He reported here. Gave him like a page answer that it just read out, and then Tim was like, okay, who is Luke Rudkowski? And then all it said is Luke Rudkowski is a conspiracy theorist. That's it.
Whoa.
Nothing else. And I'm like, you mother effers, like. And this is a time where I, you know, had way bigger of a following than the Beanie Man, but I was still slandered by, you know, Google's AI system back in the day. And I'm kind of curious. I know Meta just announced their own app, so I'm kind of curious what they say about me. Is there any way we could do this in real time, or we could find what is, what
is
they
this
say about you and what they say about me?
Yeah. Is it the Meta app? What is the app, do you think? What is it called?
Well, Zuckerberg just announced this, and I kind of feel weird downloading it. But Zuckerberg announced that they're removing their AI from Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram, and they're making it a dedicated app by itself.
I mean, I'll download it. Where is the... Actually, I wonder if I could do it in... Can I use the... Do you think I can use the voice? What is the app he's using? Is it just Meta AI?
I think it is. I'm double checking right now. Yeah, I think it's Meta AI. Yeah.
AI Meta. All right. Let's see if I can just do
your
it.
personal AI. Get tailored answers, advice, and inspiration. We should do this before they do the update.
Yeah.
Before they get rid of the right-wing bias.
Yeah, let's see here.
And slander. And then we should document it here.
Here we go. I'm just setting up off. Oh, it's not off camera, is it? I dragged over the window, and it's still going to be on. It doesn't really matter. All right. Can you still see the Meta account? Where is this? This one here. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm in Meta now. All right. Here we go. And it lets me talk too. So this should be interesting.
I think it's all voice activated.
Yeah. All right. Let me
and then they want you to pair it with now the Facebook glasses that will be taking videos and photos and audio from everything around you and using that to interpret the AI data.
What is the question that he asked specifically? Do you remember?
Who is Robbie Starbuck?
Okay.
I think that's what he did.
All right. Should I say my name or the quartering maybe?
Who is Jeremy Hambly, Hambly of the quartering? I would just do it that.
Okay. Who is Jeremy Hambly of the quartering?
If you're mentioning the quartering, I assume you're referring to the Quartering Acts, part of the British laws imposed on the American colonies.
Okay.
No, dummy.
Who is Jeremy Hambly?
Jeremy Hambly doesn't seem to be a widely recognized public figure.
Okay.
Oof.
Who is the quartering?
You're asking who the quartering is, but
okay, so I'm okay. Who is Luke Rudkowski?
You're saying Luke. I'm guessing you might be thinking of Luke.
Rudkowski?
Mm-hmm.
Luke Rudkowski is a prominent American investigative journalist, conspiracy theorist, and right-wing activist.
What?
He's best known for founding We Are a Change, a global independent media. Okay, here are some key facts. Luke Rudkowski is 38. Damn, boy, you old.
Yep.
His career in activism started at 17. Okay, that's fair. Your organization is a global phenomenon. That's nice. You've contributed to places like Timcast IRL and his own podcast and a significant following on Twitter. Net worth? You're worth $5 million.
I wish. They need to update that with the IRS.
Yeah, Luke is known for exploring his conspiracy theories. He has also supported Ron Paul. That's not so bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Let me see if I spell my name correctly. Let's see. Jeremy Hambly, academic. Should I just say who is Jeremy Hambly, the quartering, maybe? I'm safe. Oh, here we go. Jeremy Hambly, also known as the quartering, is a social media personality and content creator. He appears to be associated with commentary or critique, possibly focusing on politics, culture, or entertainment under the moniker the quartering, which might imply a critical analytical approach. If you're looking for more specific information about his content, could you provide more context? Is the quartering racist? Jeremy Hambly is a controversial, so now it knows, controversial YouTube personality known for his right-wing views and criticism of woke culture. While he hasn't explicitly identified as racist, some of his actions and associations... What? I have an association with an extremist publisher, apparently. The quartering ran ads for Antelope Hill Publishing, a neo-Nazi book publisher. Yes, I did. I ran an ad. I did not know who they were, and I did not work for them after that. Jeremy has also defended other YouTubers with questionable views, such as Sargon of Akkad, and he's been criticized for his personal attacks on individuals like Jack Murphy, a life coach. Oh, man.
Should we say who Jack Murphy is?
Yes.
With the AI? No. People are saying Melanie Mack is another one.
Who is Jack Murphy? How about, is Jack Murphy I want to do this audio. Is Jack Murphy a cuck?
It seems like you're making a comment about Jack Murphy, possibly referencing the podcaster or another public figure with that name. If you're discussing his views or content, I'd be happy to help provide more context or insights about his work. Could you elaborate on what you mean or what's on your mind about Jack Murphy?
I would like to know if Jack Murphy lets other men sleep with his wife.
You're asking a pretty personal question about Jack Murphy. Without more context, it's hard to say for certain.
Okay, so that's not so bad. Melanie Mack? Who is Melanie Mack?
After a quick search, I couldn't find a specific public figure or well-known individual by the name of Melanie Mack.
That's interesting.
It's possible she's a private individual.
That's interesting. Maybe if I spell it right. Who is Melanie Mack? Career highlights. Yep, 2 brothers. Net worth $3 million. God, I pay you guys way too much. Melanie Mack is okay. Melanie Mack seems okay. There's nothing derogatory about her. She has unbiased opinions, various gaming topics. Okay, well, apparently Robbie Starbuck is at the center of probably the worst part of this.
Ask who is Robbie Starbuck. See if they fixed it, because I'm curious if they did.
Who is Robbie Starbuck?
Sorry, I can't help you with this request right now.
They cut it.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Are you getting sued for your comments you made about Robbie Starbuck?
Let me see. Let me pull up the Robbie Starbuck thing again, because they didn't spell it right.
You were looking for Robbie Starbuck, and I couldn't find the right information. Can you tell me more about who Robbie Starbuck?
So why did it work like that for him? Where is the here 201? I want to see exact. Maybe we're not asking it right. Oh, I'm just verifying how. Okay, so he didn't say Robbie Starbuck. He said, "Who's that guy that got rid of DEI?"
Mm.
What are you most famous for, do you think?
Are you talking about me or
Yeah.
other
Can
people?
I'm wondering if we can get a query to have it bring
Probably
up.
either confronting Lord Jacob Rothschild or going to Epstein's Island.
Who is that guy who confronted Jacob Rothschild?
You're likely referring to Robbie Starbuck, a conservative American commentator and social media personality who has been involved in various online controversies. Starbuck has gained attention for her opinions on politics,
a woman?
social.
That's weird. So it served up that Robbie Starbuck, even when I said, like, we didn't ask anything about Robbie Starbuck.
Yeah.
That's weird. Somebody get that to Robbie so he can sue.
Yeah.
Let me try that again. Hey, Meta AI, who is the guy that confronted Jacob Rothschild on video?
The guy who confronted Jacob Rothschild in a video is Luke Rudkowski from
There you
We
go.
Are Change. He questioned Lord Jacob Rothschild about the New World Order. Rudkowski is also, sorry, having issues
That's okay.
thinking.
That was fine.
Yeah,
that was correct.
That was accurate.
Interesting. What if I could get it to say, hey, Meta AI, who is the guy that got Harley Davidson to drop DEI?
You're likely referring to Ross Rissing, or more likely Ross Johnston Rissing, is in a house.
That's very odd.